time we finish, I might be just getting into the swing of it.
It only makes sense to punch him harder. This one was good.
She's studying to be off the book. I don't even know if you should be slide with fun.
Yeah.
I don't know when it can't be even like it's apparently just
Oh, wow. So they designed their own watches, did they?
It's called them feel bad. She's like whole ass. It's like you know somebody else do it.
Yeah. Everything like changed all the time. Just told her to go.
Oh, that's going to be a challenge.
chairs.
I haven't got
And
to
where's
bring
the
out
king?
boys. Happy to get me out the back. No. Can't hear me up the back? We can hear you. Good. No, I haven't got a very loud voice.
He can hear you.
But, again, like, I hope you all enjoyed the dinner, so the food, and when we were looking at giving Mum a party, we were looking at all different venues, you know, like to put everybody, and once she found out the number and the expense, she thought, no way. You have a party, I'm not coming. Anyway, some wise people, they said, why don't you inquire on the church? And then if everyone just brought along a plate and donated or just brought put a donation towards Mum's favourite missionary. And she thought that was a great idea because she thought, well, if I invite everybody along, they'll be filled so they got to supply a present. And she said, I don't want any material things because, you know, what are they good to me now, you know? So, so we decided on this, and I'd like to thank everybody that's brought along something to eat to help celebrate tonight, the day. But also, there's still a little girl in Mum, still lots of prizes. So I'd like to thank everybody for the presents that were brought along. I'm sure she'll share with us. And my mothers they're wise people, aren't they? Where dads, they usually hang the wisdom behind the door, don't they? And when you're a bit unwise, they usually give you a good dose of wisdom. But mothers don't. They through love and talking and nourishing the kids, they bring us up. You know, through wisdom. They supply the wisdom, I'm sure. And there's no exception with Mum. I'm not used to this, so please bear with us. But when we were going through some of the stuff up over at home, I think a number of people have probably heard this supposed wisdom. It's certainly not women wisdom. It's got, is anybody listening? I think some people will realise. But once upon a time, there were 4 people named everybody, somebody, nobody, and anybody. When there was something, when there was an important job to be done, everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. And when nobody did it, everybody got angry because surely it was somebody's job. Everybody thought somebody would do it. That was before anybody realised that nobody did it. So it ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody would have done in the first place. But that's right. So with certainly that's not woman wisdom. And, but there are, I believe there are a group of people that are wiser than women.
Yeah. We'll talk about this.
They're great mothers.
All right.
The wisdom that they put onto their children and also onto their grandchildren. Their grandchildren usually listen to them. And that is two, a couple of grandmothers are actually the ones who put all this together. And I'm truly thankful for those couple of grandmothers that had the wisdom to set this together here, bring everyone together. And I'd just like to put everyone put their hands together for those two grandmothers. In our during our lifetime. We got all, what do you call them, milestones. You know, like when we first turned our teens, and then 18, and we can vote. And 21, then we're supposed to be adults, and then we go 30, and then 60, 65, when we retire, we don't have to work anymore. And then we get 80, and then 90. What a milestone. You know, happy birthday. 90 is a remarkable age, and then we go, 10 years time, we go to 100. Can we book this call in 10 years time too? And but then we reach the 100 mark. I don't know if anyone realises, but the Queen turned 90 this year too, and she'll be turning 100 in 10 years time. And the way the English economy's going, I reckon what we should do is send Elizabeth an invitation to come over. only Elizabeth though, because I don't think the church will be big enough for the garage. But, yeah, that's a special year, and you know, especially being the same year as the Queen. We've got the Queen here.
We've got a lady here that's a little bit older.
Well, she's old, eh?
Not listening, Norma.
And then we got some other milestones in our life. You know, like you know, the with boys, or girls, I suppose, yeah. Your first girlfriend, your first boyfriend, and then you get your license, and your first car, and then your engagement, your marriage, and then your first child. You know, even though all your children are special, the first one is a special event for us. And then another event is grandchildren, and all grandkids love their grandparents, and all, especially the oldest grandchild, usually endears a name onto one of the grandparents, and the grandma, or mum's no exception. She was teaching her granddaughter manners, and she used to, you already know, and she was trying to teach her manners. It was quite difficult. But, you know, like she'd say, Mum would say, you know, you always say, may I have, you know, may I have another one, you know, and so, so anyway, yeah, you made me lose it. Anyway, Mum used to say, well, she used to come up to Grandma and say, Granny, may I have a second ice cream, may I have another one of these? And then up Grannymae. You know, I'd stand up with her, Mum being called Grannymae, and that, all the grandchildren now, if you want to talk to, if you say Grandma, they say, which one? Grannymae. Oh, Grannymae. She's got that title now, Grannymae. So, you've certainly put a legacy on a lovely person. So what we'll do, you'd like to get Grannymae to...
You dropped some of your notes.
Yep.
No, useless. Wondering whether you want to respond.
I don't really get it. I haven't got a pile of notes like we had. I just want to thank everybody for coming. And rely on mostly, I think, is the Lord Jesus. And I find such a peace in that, and I find that I don't let things worry me. Just hand it over. I know it's very hard sometimes to hand over things and say, oh, I've handed it over to the Lord, he'll cope with it now. And sometimes you do that time and time again. Don't in the first place, that should be it. And I find that is a big help in my life. And I just pray that it happens in everybody's life. And I just want to thank everybody for coming. And I had a good life too, growing up with Christian parents and on a farm, which you can do a lot more things on a farm than you can in the city. Oh, well, I did. What kids do in the city was a freer life. And I'm just thankful that I spent my childhood and youth the time I did, not in these days now when there's so much going on that distracts children and ruins their lives. But no, just thank you. And thank you for all donations for John, for his work he does in Africa. We went over there when there was nothing. They had thorn bushes they had to roll up to make fences. And then now it's a going concern. The idea of the word that the Lord gave John was, I planted a tree and it will bear fruit. And that's what has happened with over there. He has a lot of the things this year. He doesn't, we had a man go, Ivan, wherever he is behind me. He went over and showed the people how to do drip irrigation. John didn't have anything to do with that. He taught somebody else how to do it. And then a man went over and showed them how to plant trees. That was something the Tanzanians learned. It's just more or less an overseer now. They're being able to maintain, like help themselves. I just, the Tanzanians, they didn't want to work for nothing. They wanted, like, that's not right. They didn't want handouts. They worked for, and then when I first started, they had a very small wage, and their food, they came for the night meal. And it's grown now, they grow their own vegetables, and they've got chooks and pigs and cows and all sorts of fruit trees. So thank you for the donation. So I can do it, but as you say, I'd like Valerie or Ivan to stay and I'll listen my voice so thank you once again. Alan couldn't be here today because his wife was very sick and had to...
She cherishes your friendship very dearly. We might do a happy birthday, huh?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Renee. Happy birthday to you. Hip hooray! Hip hooray! Hip hooray!
Thanks, Jack.
Blow them out.
Oh, my God. I'd like it around this side. Jack, blow. Go, Jack. Blow, blow, blow. Oh, here comes Noah. Here comes Noah.
Hey, blow.
Oh, what do you want for Noah?
Yay.
There you are.
You want to do on the...
Should we camera that? I'll do it for that.
That is good.
Dog.